Anyway, hey everybody, this is going to be a pretty short stream. This is just me showing off a game that I've been playing for the last, 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. That I've had a lot of fun with. And figured I would show to you as well. Because I had not seen, anybody else mention this game existing. I basically found it by complete accident. It's Tales of the Rays, which is a mobile, game. Like, you can kind of see here, we have, phone transfer and stuff. It's the second Tales mobile game to exist, and it's, a lot better than the first, because it's actually a Tales game. This is just a blank account, right past the tutorial. I'm just going to kind of show off how the game plays, and that's about it. This game seems tailor-made for me, because, it's the first area that it has in it is about Vesperia, and there's a Tales of Eternia event going on right now. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Tales of Eternia. Hey, Reed. Hey, Farah. How you doing? And that really excites the hell out of me. It's a really silly event, where you fight against, Whis cards. Anyway, what I want to do is show you what the game is actually like, which gets me past this. So yeah, mobile game, so we have our little menus and things like this. The main crux of the game is you, please go away, thanks. You make a party of 4 and go do really tiny mini dungeon zones and fight through them, get to the boss, and then that's it. That's the entire game right there. So this is right past the tutorial. These are the two leads of the game. It's Ix and Melina. They are mirrorists, and they use mirrors to do things like summon islands and people from other Tales games, because we just need a framing plot for the game. So let me just get into the game and show you what it's like. That's the main thing here. I might have to do some... Again, like I said, this is a blank, a brand new account here, so... You can see here we have our first, chapter, which is Vesperia. There's Yuri and Rapide. And we have a number of other ones here. I see Sophie. Luke. There's Saray. Is that, Jude? Oh, that's Jude. Ruti. And Keel and Merity. Okay. And then Stan. I think Leon's in this event as well. Anyway, what I really want to get to is just showing you what the game is like. It'll be very quick to show you what the game is like, because the game is honestly quite repetitive, but as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, that's not really that big of a problem. So, oh, we also have a fairy who detects, bad mirror things, shimmer, because everything's mirrors. As a Tales game, it has to have its own words for magic. Exoflected, or mirrorists, or things like that. Don't worry about that. But, I don't know, it's at least, decently written. So that's fun. There was, a 45-minute tutorial introducing these characters at the beginning, which was slightly better than I expected. It was better than I expected. Not even slightly. You know? I expected nothing, and I got, decent. Anyway. Oh. Received orbs. Cool. You get to bring, a little friend with... I'll explain all the mechanics here, but we have, 2 different reads, because this is a read with a different mystic. If I go ahead and click on this read, this is the read with, yeah. This is the read with, the base Mystic Art. And then this over here is the read with the, slightly, a different Mystic Art. This here is a little scene. It's kind of neat. They have art for all these. This is the scene. You can't really see it on here because it's a little too zoomed in. But, that's Raz giving the Seyfert key to read on, Balir's Castle Island on Disc 2. That's like the Farah base one. I think the Farah one is like right at the beginning. Farah standing over. It's nifty. Anyway, let's grab that. So we only have 2 characters right now, but we'll be getting Yuri and Repeat very quickly. And again, the game is very self-explanatory once you see it. So that's all I really need to get to is that point. So, thanks. So we have this overworld, and I can. It's touchscreen. You just kind of click and drag to move yourself around. And then we fight a polywiggle. So fighting is tapping on the right screen does attacks. You get 3. You can do 3 attacks before your combo's up. And if you drag in a direction, you do arts. Your arts depend on your equipment, which you get either through like finding it in dungeons or through doing rolls on the. It is a mobile game, so it has the mobile trappings, but the mobile trappings are basically, I don't know, they felt very irrelevant. Like, incredibly irrelevant. Yeah, see, Grunterex, that's exactly what I wanted to show. Because it's a real game. Like, I even have movement, like 3D movement, like this. It's like, okay, I want to go hit this thing over here. Or, like, you know, I want to move over, you know, I can, in other fights, I can use this to 3D dodge. I can also change targets, switch characters I'm playing as. Blocking is done, if you're neutral, you're in a blocking state. As long as you're in neutral, you're in blocking. So, like, right now, this is, like, it also recharges the CC meter. Yes, so see how I was blocking that and took 5 because I was in neutral. But if I'm running around, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Aw, damn it. But yeah, all the mobile trappings of this game are very minimal and, like, honestly seemed irrelevant from what I had played. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to show off this game, is that all the normal, like, you gotta roll and do a thing, like, that seems much less with this. Anyway, I can show off a cool mystic. Let's do that. You build up bar for your mystics, and then you just drag up on the portrait to use them. Melina here has a heal for the party, and Ix here has a like a 5 or 6 hit sword combo. Then you get stuff, and you get things to be able to get more equipment and things. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. You can see a little better here. That's Raz giving a safer key to read. I don't know. I am a giant. I love Tales games, and I really enjoy the fact that they seem to like know a lot about them, or like are using the source material pretty well, or at least using it at all. The characters themselves, like when we get introduced to them, are a bit flat. Very like somebody read the Wikipedia entry on a character and just like extrapolated from their characters. Yeah, we'll get to see that though when we meet Yuri here. You know, like like I said, there's a Tales of Eternia event going on, and like all 4 of the main cast are there. So it's like, you know, Reed Fair, Keel, and Merity, and like Keel is very like you know, I'm gonna go on long tangents about technology and talk about books and stuff, and it's like, yeah, that's Keel, but like it's missing some of the nuance. I don't know. That's a thing. Where's the gacha component? I'll show that off. Because there is one. It's a mobile game. But like I said, it seems really irrelevant. I don't like think I've gotten anything out of it that I like care about, and like it's not like it's very little that I can't just get playing. So I don't know. You get new mystics and you get new equipment that gives different arts. Not even better arts, just different ones. Anyway, now we're gonna get a cool cutscene, I think. Is this new? I think it's like 2 months old. Dog. Yeah, there's no English VAs. It's all Japanese voice acting. So when you're spamming Demon Fang, you don't hear Demon Fang, etc. You get the I'll spam Demon Fang. I think that's the one I have. So they just don't have English VAs for everything. The entire game's, and this is like not like hacked or anything like that, or something downloaded from a Japanese Play Store. So we got a dog. Repeat's great. Repeat is a character they did not get flat because Repeat is a dog. Let's grab... let's see. Sophie's is... I think this is just called Second Encounter. Yeah, Second Encounter. This is where Sophie reappears later in the game. After the kid stuff is done. And then this is, as it says, your influence duel outside of the town. The world is called Tirnanog. That makes me laugh. Yeah, literally called Tirnanog, which I can't help but laugh. All right. See, like I said, the like gacha component of the game is one of the ways to get new weapons and mystic arts for... They're called Mirage Arts, but they're mystics for your characters. But you also just get them through the game too. Like I don't know, they don't seem in any way like they are different and in some cases better or stronger. But like, shrug. They've never seemed necessary. So, yeah. We have let's see. You have like a little info profile that you unlock as you level up the characters. Basically, who they are, that sort of thing. Let me hit back on that and equip. Okay, no change. Cool. So yeah, we got dogs here. This one's a small one because it's just a boss room. And the boss ones kind of look like this. I want to switch over to... So, if you've played Tales of Graces, you might be familiar with the system it has, the, like, CC system. When you use an ability costs an amount of CC, and, like, when that fully... It's close to that. So we're just gonna fight Big Dog. Actually, let's fight Little Dog first. But yeah, I don't know. The fact that this game is like a real game is kind of crazy to me. Yeah, then there's a number of other like battle mechanics, guard breaking, just hits, which are like perfect timings on hits that give you a boost. And then Yuri does a flip. That's weird as hell. Good dog. What a good dog. Yeah, sure, didn't do the things for it. But yeah, I think this is basically the game right here. You go through these levels of increasing, powerful enemies. I think that's appears red because I think my party doesn't have. Yeah. Melina in it, and I want to swap Melina to second spot. Somebody asked what the, like, gacha component is it. How do you do magic? That's the same as arts. They're on... Here, I'll switch to Melina and show that off. for the very few, there's not a lot of casters in the game. Honestly, it's like, from what I can see from the, like, characters who will be introduced later, there's like, what, Keel and Merity, and some event characters from events from, like, the last month or so. I think Jade. But yeah, oh, one other thing I find cool about this game is that it has a number of, like, little fashion things you can do. We have a different outfit for, Yuri here. What else do we have? I think we have we could get, yeah, we can get little accessories for the rest of our cast, too. Headband. Yeah. And as somebody asked what the, like, gacha mechanic in the game is, you use the little stones to get, different equipment for different characters, which gives them different arts and mystics. So, like, if I do this here, it'll pull up that kaleidoscope thing, and it'll shoot a giant laser and make a single orb. Is the fashion behind the gachas? The fashion is... I can explain how I've seen that. Oh, yeah. That's a gold orb. I think it's good. I think gold orbs are good orbs. Oh, cool. That is... Piercing Mass of Flame. Blazing Shell. So yeah, and then this is like a new piece of equipment for Melina, and then if Melina has it equipped, she gets a different art, and then the stats of it, though, like, you can equip most any, like, thing to anybody, you just won't get the art, so... There's 4 different currencies up top, so there's gold, which is used to upgrade, you spend it to, like, upgrade weapons and mirages, the mystics. There's friend points, which are, like, you get those from whenever you use a mystic from a friend or send a mystic to a friend or something like that. And those are just used for this, like, friend point summon that gets you upgrade materials. I don't know, it exists. The 1410 here is the gems that you spend on the equipment and stuff. And then from the banners, from these, if you do the 10 pulls, you get these little crystals. And those crystals are how you get fashion stuff. So, anyway, let's go back into here. I will play oh, we have a little cutscene first. I'm very glad that Repeat is here. What a good dog. Hey. Have you seen Repeat's fashion option yet? Oh, I'll show that. I didn't show that one. Yes, I have. Again, this is a different account than the one on my phone, because the one on my phone, I tried to do a little transfer thing so I could show it on BlueStacks, but the transfer thing had some things. Yeah, so Farah's here is at the start, at the beginning, when she's on the lookout tower, and then Merity falls out of the sky. Let's do that. Let's pull that one out. And then we'll do the equip. And I'll swap so that I'm playing as Melina. Yeah, the bar at the top, that like 90 of 46 is like the stamina of how many like dungeon zone you can do at a time. Yeah. Alright. So let's... Okay, that's first aid. That's photon. This is my buster. Yeah, that's my... That's my shot. That feels pretty good. So yeah. So we got a fireball. It seems pretty good. I like the fireball. Yeah, let's have Farrah come out and punch everything. Heck yeah. So yeah, I think I've shown basically the game here. I don't know if there's anything else I should touch on. Like, if I get a little further in, I would be able to show the, like, normal way that you would acquire, armor or weapons and, mirages through the game. But it's mostly just playing it that gets you stuff. I don't know. The two things I can say about it, like, negatively, are that it seems quite repetitive in the way that it plays, though I guess a part of that that would get around that is just messing with different characters, because they seem to have, you know, playing as a mage is a different experience, though, you know, we're meeting our cast here. Our Ix and the others, the three on the right-hand side are the, like, new characters for this game. They are the main cast of this game, rather than some other Tales game. They do look very Zestiria. Very Mikleo and Lila in their outfitting, and like not like 100%, but like I'd say 70%. But yeah, anything else I want to show off? So I was gonna look at Rapid's costume. Rapid's costume is pretty good. I just thought you should know that. We have our JoJo Rapid here. That's pretty good. Nice. Clear and complete on the map selection. There are 3 crowns in each area. They're for, like, just generic things. First time clear, defeat all foes, and get a mirage ratio, which is this percent in the top left corner of 120%, which basically means use your Mystic. Fairies and Tales games. They've had, like, silly things before, but I can't think of, like, you know, there's Mew, there's, like, Sylph is a sort of fae, and then the 2 not realm ones. Oh, hey, Jade. Let's grab Jade's Mystic. So what are the 3 crowns for this? Defeat all foes, find all chests. Alright, let's look around for chests here. But yeah, I don't know, I really just wanted to show this off. Let's fight a bat. I'm really liking this blaster I have. That's pretty good. I guess the idea behind the, like, gotcha mechanic stuff is that the equipment from there is quite powerful. Which I guess makes sense. I've just, again, like, the game so far has not been that, difficult. This isn't, yeah. This is one of them their mobile games. You are correct. As you can see with me, like, doing a touchscreen interface thing here. You can't see the touching. I'm just kind of poking at this with a mouse. But yeah, I don't know. I was impressed by how it looked and felt for a mobile game. That's really the big thing to me. No, I want switch to dog. I'm sorry. Was that move called Sonic Dog? Oh, what is the plot of the plot of this? Ix and Melina are from a village that got blown up. And are Mirists who can summon... Oh my god. That thing is huge. Who can summon, like, people, like, copies of people from a different world. And we're trying to summon enough of them to, like, save the world in some nebulous manner. Sonic Dog. Sonic Dog. Yeah, I don't even remember the name of Starting Village. It just got blown up. Let's give Jade the kill. Yeah, not enough honking. So yeah, like, the idea is we have this ship, and we go around to these fake islands that we created with a giant kaleidoscope, which are reflections of... Oh, that's nice. Which are reflections of, other Tales worlds, and then we're finding the main characters from them to recruit them. Also, you can talk to a dog. I mean, I guess that's enough, right? Here, let me see if I can find... Main story... Prologue... Here we go. This is Home Village. It just got blown up by meteors from the sky or something. So there you go. Is Vesperia, like, the most popular? I don't know. It does seem like an odd place to start for me, but to me, I love it. Like, Vesperia is one of my favorites. And so is Eternia, which having that here is really cool. I don't know, like, having Keel and Merity, and then also if I go to events here, there's a... Whis event, Whis and the Labyrinth of Toys, where you fight Whis cards. It's a bit silly. Like, you get these cards and then you can spend them to get items for Reed and Farah. So yeah. I don't know. I think that about covers everything about this game I wanted to show off. Like I said, this is going to be a short one. 30 minutes seems short enough to me. So yeah, unless there's something else I'm gonna touch on, I think I'm good here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, it's a bit repetitive and the characters are slightly flat, but those are my only really complaints, and it's a dang mobile game, so a lot better than I expected. Really, like, my expectations from Tales of Link were nothing. Tales of Link is incredibly poor, like, so, comparatively to this. It doesn't feel like a Tales game. It feels like a Puzzles and Dragons clone that has the skin of a Tales game put over it. But Tales of the Rays is pretty cool. I give it a seal of pretty cool. Has Whis. You know, Whis is in it. Which is the card game. You know, the card game from Eternia. It has the main cast. I think, like, the upcoming event, like, I think from what I had seen or in here is that there's, like, I think Vesperia has an upcoming event thingy for more of the cast, and then they're doing, like, Berseria. Because leaving Berseria out of here is a bit weird, right? Like, we've got, you know, Saray here. Anyway, that's about it. So, I think that was short, like, obviously showing off the beginning of the game, but so far it's felt very much like that throughout the game, so I don't really feel that bad on it. On, like, showing off only the beginning of the game, so. Anyway, thank you for joining. Hope you, like, get something out of it. Oh! Heck. You can see up here. Reed Egg Bear costume. It's an egg bear. It's an egg bear. And then, you know, there's also wings for Merity. But it's an egg bear. The bear that you, which I think is kind of nifty, because that's a reference to the second Seyfried trial. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting lost in talking about Tales games, which I would go on forever given the chance, so I need to stop myself now. Or else I'll just keep going. So, anyway. Thanks for joining. This is all I'm going to be doing today. Tomorrow is going to be Dragon Quarter, and then on the weekend I'm going to have a longer stream that's going to be Legend of Dragoon and some Magic and some other stuff. So that'll be on Sunday. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for joining. Have a good night, everybody.